हरि ओम् नमः सर्वेभ्यः नवमी कक्षार्थं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्. Welcome you all for the 9th session on online Sanskrit classes. Before we get started, I just wanted to do a small revision on the previous session, that is day 8. So, the couple of things which we have seen in the last session was Kutra Gachati. It means you can ask Bhavan Kutra Gachati, Balakaha Kutra Gachati. So it means where do you go, or where does the boy go? The answers for these will be Bhavan Kutra Gachati and Bhavan Vidyalayam Gachati. Bhavan Karyalayam Gachati. Balakaha Devalayam Gachati. Ramaha Griham Gachati. Mata Vatikam Gachati. So the thing to note here is all the words will end with im. Balakaha Devalayam Gachati. Boy goes to temple. Balakaha Karyalayam Gachati. Boy goes to office. Mata Vatikam Gachati. Mother goes to garden. And Pita Griham Gachati. Father goes to home. So if you see all these words, Vatika, Vidyalayaha, Devalayaha, so all these words will end with im, like Devalayam, Vidyalayam, Vatikam, similarly Nadim. So all the words where the words which we use to specify the location, especially in the case of Gachati, Agachati, in these cases, the words will end with im. So there may be little confusion that it may be Vidyalaye Gachami, Devalaye Gachami. So it will not be Devalaye, it will be Devalayam Gachami, Vidyalayam Gachami. So they are the right forms. So the next thing which we have seen in the last class was Kim Pashyati. So this is just a question we make using Kim. So we know to make simple sentences like Balakaha Pashyati. Balakaha Kim Pashyati. What does the boy see? So the answer for this question will also end with im. For example, Balakaha Vriksham Pashyati. The actual form of Vriksham is Vrikshaha. But for this case, Balakaha Vriksham Pashyati. Boy sees the tree. Balakaha Devalayam Pashyati. Boy sees the temple. Devalayam. For this, the actual form is Devalayaha. But we will not say Devalayaha. We will say Devalayam. Balakaha Devalayam Pashyati. Balakaha Duradarshanam Pashyati. So actual form itself is Duradarshanam, so no change. So basically, if the word doesn't end with im, we have to add im. So, Balakaha Duradarshanam Pashyati. Balakaha Margam Pashyati. Balakaha Deepam Pashyati. Balakaha Vatikam Pashyati. Balakaha Prashnam Pruchati. So Prashnaha, Balakaha Pruchati, boy asks. Balakaha Kim Pruchati, what does boy ask? Balakaha Prashnam Pruchati. Prashnaha becomes Prashnam. Balakaha Uttaram Vadati. Mata Putram Tadayati. Pita Putram Patayati. Sikshakaha Chatram Pruchati. So like that, wherever we ask questions of Kim of any sentence, the answer, the whatever word we get as answer, that word should end with im. So we have seen couple of examples in the last class. The next thing which we have seen, the positions. Purataha means front, Prishtataha means back side. Dakshinataha is right hand side. Vamataha left hand side. Upari above. Adaha below. So we have seen all the 6 directions. For example, Purataha, the front. Grihasya Purataha Margaha Asti. In front of house there is a road. Grihasya Prishtataha Vatika Asti. In back side of house garden is there. And Margasya Dakshinataha Danda Deepaha Santi. Marga Deepaha Santi. On the right hand side of the road there are street lamps. Margasya Vamataha Vrikshaha Santi. On the left hand side of the road there are trees. Grihasya Upari Pakshi Asti. On top of house there is a bird. And Grihasya Adaha Bhumihi Asti. Under the ground, under the house there is a ground. There is Bhumi, earth. So when we use these position words Purataha, Prishtataha, Dakshinataha, Vamataha, Upari, Adaha, always we have to use Grihasya, Margasya, Devalayasya. Similarly, Vatikayaha, Grihasya, Vatikayaha. So where always we have to use possessive case when we specify the locations. And the next thing which we have seen in the last class was Kutaha. It means from where. Balakaha Gachati. Balakaha, the boy goes. Balakaha Kutaha Gachati. From where the boy goes. Basically, from where does the boy go? Balakaha Grihataha Gachati. Boy goes from house. So when we add taha as a prefix to any word, that becomes a meaning of, that gives a meaning of from. So probably we will revise this topic also today. The next thing which you have seen, Katham. Katham means how. Chitram Katham Hasti. How is the photo or the drawing? Chitram Samyak Asti. The photo is good. So Katham makes a question and it creates a question of how, and the answers could be Samyak, good, so good, bad. So there are a couple of answers which you have seen in the last class. These are the things which you have seen in the day 8, and we have seen the couple of workbook exercise page numbers for working out on day 8 topics. So that's all on day 8 recap. So going forward, we'll be seeing couple of smaller words which really adds or which is very essential while conversing in Sanskrit, like Kutra, Kim, Purataha, Prishtataha, Kutaha, Katham, and we'll be seeing more such words which are very essential while conversing in Sanskrit. So we will go ahead on today's topics. Today we will just revise couple of topics of previous day, and we will go ahead. The Kutaha, we know how to use Kutaha. Like we have couple of words like Balakaha Gachati, boy goes, and when we add Kutaha, Balakaha Kutaha Gachati, from where does boy go? And Pita Gachati, father goes. Pita Kutaha Gachati, from where does father go? And Sita Gachati, Sita Kutaha Gachati, from where does Sita go? And Mata Agachati, mother comes. And Mata Kutaha Agachati, from where does mother come? Putraha Agachati, Putraha Kutaha Agachati, from where does the son come? Putri agacchati. Putri kutaha agacchati. From where does daughter come? Yanam agacchati. Yanam kutaha agacchati. From where does vehicle come? The answers, as we have seen earlier, we have to add taha to the words to make the meaning of from, like devalayah and devalayataha, vidyalayah vidyalayataha. For example, balakaha devalayataha gacchati, he goes from temple. Pita vidyalayataha gacchati, father goes from school. Sita granthalayataha gacchati, Sita goes from library. And Mata apanataha agacchati, mother comes from shop. And Putraha vatikataha agacchati, son comes from garden. And Putri naditaha agacchati, daughter comes from river. And Yanam, similarly, Putraha Pradarshini-taha agacchati, son comes from exhibition. And Yanam Devalayataha agacchati, Yanam Chitramandrataha agacchati. And Sita Vanataha agacchati. So like that, for any word, if you suffix taha, it gives the meaning of from. Devalayah devalayataha, vidyalayah vidyalayataha. So that's all. And all these examples we have seen in the last session. So let me go ahead with the next topic. It is katham. Katham means how. Example, ashwaha dhavati, horse runs. And balakaha gacchati, boy goes. Balika patati, girl reads. Simha garjati, the lion roars. And rishihi dhyanam karoti, rishi does the dhyana. And gayakaha gayati, singer sings. So in all these statements we can add a question called how by the word katham. Ashwaha dhavati, horse runs. Ashwaha katham dhavati, how does horse run? The answers could be horse runs faster, slower, or good, bad. So these could be the couple of answers. We will see one of them. So Ashwaha shigram dhavati, Ashwaha mandam dhavati. So horse runs fast, horse runs slow. And balakaha shigram gacchati, boy goes fast. Balakaha mandam gacchati, boy goes slow. And other words like shanehi means silently or silently, like balika patati, balika katham patati, balika shanehi patati, he reads silently. And simha garjati, simha uchchaihi garjati, lion roars loudly. And similarly, rishihi dhyanam karoti, rishihi katham dhyanam karoti, how does rishi dhyanam, he does the dhyanam. Rishihi shanaihi dhyanam karoti, he does dhyana silently. And gayakaha gayati, gayakaha katham gayati, how does singer sings. Gayakaha madhuram gayati, he sings sweetly. And gayakaha samyak gayati, he sings good. So in all these questions we can actually answer with good, like ashwaha samyak dhavati, ashwa runs well. And balakaha samyak gacchati, boy goes well. And balika samyak patati, she reads well. And simha samyak garjati, it roars well. And rishihi samyak dhyanam karoti, rishi does the dhyanam very good, very well. And gayakaha samyak gayati, singer sings very well. So in all these questions if you don't know the specific word to say for that context, we can use the word called samyak. That almost suits all the statements. Bhavan katham asti? How are you? Aham samyak asmi. I am good. So samyak suits in almost all the contexts. Okay, so that's all. It's just a revision of the previous session. अत्र अग्रिमविषयः अस्ति किमर्थं. The next topic is kimartham. So as I said earlier, we will be seeing couple of smaller words which are very essential for conversing in Sanskrit. So one of them is kimartham. So kimartham means why. So example, as usual we will have common words like balakaha patati, the boy reads, and gayakaha gayati, the singer sings, and mata devalayam gachati, mother goes to temple, and pita panchavadane uttishtati, father gets up at 5 o'clock, and mitram chalana chitram pashyati, friend sees the movie, and balika kridanganam gachati, and the girl goes to playground. So here all this for all these common sentences we can add a question like kimartham. Kimartham means why. Udaharanam balakah patati. Balakah kimartham patati. Why does boy read? And gayakah gayati. Gayakah kimartham gayati. Why does singer sing? And mata devalayam gachati. Mata kimartham devalayam gachati. Why does mother goes to temple? And pita panchavadane uttishtati. Pita panchavadane kimartham uttishtati. Why does father gets up at 5 o'clock? And mitram chalana chitram pashyati. Mitram chalana chitram kimartham pashyati. And balika kridanganam gachati. Balika kridanganam kimartham gachati. Why does the girl goes to playground? So just by adding kimartham to the any common statement, that statement becomes a question with why. The answers for them will be jnanartham. Balakah kimartham patati. Balakah jnanartham patati. He reads for the jnana. And similarly, gayakah kimartham gayati. Gayakah anandartham gayati. He sings for the happiness. And mata devalayam gachati. Mata devalayam kimartham gachati. Mata devalayam pujartham gachati. Mother goes to temple for doing puja. And pita panchavadane kimartham uttishtati. Why does father gets up at 5 o'clock? Pita panchavadane yogasanartham uttishtati. Father gets up at 5 o'clock for doing yogasanam. And mitram chalana chitram kimartham pashyati. Why does friend sees the movie? Mitram chalana chitram santoshartham pashyati. He sees it for happiness. And balakah kridanganam kimartham gachati. Balakah kridanganam kridartham gachati. He goes for playing the game. So if you observe the answers for all these kimartham questions will end with artham. Like jnanam jnanartham, anandam anandartham, puja pujartham, yogasanam yogasanartham, santoshah santoshartham, krida kridartham. So all whenever we suffix with artham, that becomes a reason for the question. Balakaha jnanartham patati. Boy reads for the knowledge. So you can actually add for artham to any word. Devalayah devalayartham, vidyalayartham, snanartham, dhyanartham. So you can put any noun word and you can use artham at the end to make it as a reason for any question. अग्रिमविषयः सप्तककाराः इति. So we have seen lot of smaller question words like recently kimartham, katham, kutaha, kutra, kim. So lot of such questions we have seen. So they are actually total 7 questions. That is why we call them as sapta kakaraha. The all remaining questions, you can make any question using these 7 question words. So we will just see one by one those things. The kim, the first word is kim, like bhavataha nama kim, bhavataha nagaram kim, grihasya nama kim, balakaha kim patati. So we have seen a lot of such examples from the day one. The kim means what. And the next is kutra. Kutra means where. Balakaha kutra vasati, Ramaha kutra vasati, Balakaha kutra gacchati, Pita kutra gacchati. So kutra specifies the location, makes the question with where. And the next is kati. Kati means how many, like kati balakaha santi, kati puranani santi, kati pandavaha santi, how many pandavas are there, how many puranas are there, how many boys are there. So kati means how many. And we have seen next one was kada. It means when. Kada means when, like balakaha kada patati, when does boy read. Balakaha kada vidyalayam gacchati, when does boy go to school. Mata kada devalayam gacchati, when does mata goes to temple. So kada means when. And the next word was kutaha. Kutaha means from where. We have seen it today, like balakaha kutaha gacchati, from where boy goes. Balakaha devalayataha gacchati, vidyalayataha gacchati. So we have seen examples like that. And the next word was katham. We have seen it today, like it means how. Balakaha katham patati, gayakaha katham kridati, क्षम्यतां, गायकः कथं गायति, बालकः कथं क्रीडति. So all these things we have seen. And kimartham means why. We have seen recently the examples for kimartham. Balakah kimartham patati, balakah jnanartham patati. So these are the 7 question words which are very essentially more frequently used while conversing in Sanskrit. So we have seen all these things, and we just spend couple of times with some exercises, and we'll go to the next topic. The next thing we are going to see is about past tense, the bhutakalaha, the past tense. Whatever we have seen the words examples like balakaha gacchati, balakaha patati, aham patami, vayam gachamaha, vayam likhamaha. So all these forms are present tense forms. So now I think we might be knowing what is mean by tense and what is mean by present tense and what is mean by past tense. To give brief introduction, past tense means a action which is already happened. Present tense is the action is currently happening, and past tense means the action is already happened. Like balakaha gacchati, the boy goes. That means the action of going is currently is being done by the boy. So that is the present tense. And past tense will be the boy went in English. The went means the boy already went. He already completed the action of going. So that is the meaning of past tense. So we will see couple of statements of past tense in Sanskrit. We already know the words like this, like Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Yeshaha, Kaha, Bhavan. So Ramaha is the name of the person. Vaidyaha is again a word which specifies a person who is in the profession of doctor, and Shunakaha dog, and Saha he, Yeshaha he again for specifying the person near to us, Kaha who, and Bhavan is you. And similarly for feminine we have seen Sita, Balika, Nadi, Sa, Esha, Ka, Bhavati. Sita means the name of the person, Balika the girl, Nadi the river, Sa she, and Esha means the she who is nearer to us, and Ka who, and Bhavati means you. It's a feminine. Ka and Bhavati is a feminine forms of Kaha and Bhavan. So all these words previously we have seen, if you want to say Rama is there, or book is there, or dog is there, doctor is there, Sita is there. So to specify is there, we have used a word called Asti. Ramaha Asti, Vaidyaha Asti, Shunakaha Asti, Sita Asti, Balika Asti, Nadi Asti, and Saha Asti, Sa Asti, Bhavan Asti, Bhavati Asti. So we have seen Asti is a word to specify is there, and the past tense form of that will be Asit. Asit specifies the past tense form, like Ramaha Asit means Brahma was there, and Vaidyaha Asit, doctor was there. Shunakaha Asit, the dog was there, and Sita Asit, and Sita was there, and Balika Asit, the girl was there, and Nadi Asit, there was a river, and Sa Asit, she was there, and Esha Asit, uh, she was there for specifying person near to us. Bhavati Asit, you are there, and Bhavan Asit. So you can use Asit to any word, and here I miss the words of neuter gender like Pustakam Asit, Griham Asit, Dwaram Asit, Pushpam Asit, Tailam Asit, Vastram Asit. So you can use Asit to specify it was there. And the next set of words, the plural forms of these Ekavachana of words like Ramaha, Ramaha, single Rama and many Ramas, Vaidyaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Te, Eshaha, Ete, Kaha, Ke, Bhavan, Bhavantaha. So these are the plural forms for the corresponding singular words, and similarly for feminine gender it will be Sita, Sitaha, Balika, Balikaha, Nadi, Nadyaha, Sa, Taha, Esha, Etaha, Ka, Kaha, Bhavati, Bhavatyaha. So these are all the plural forms which you have seen. The for plural forms like Ramaha, and the many Ramas are there. To say that, we have used the word called Santi in the present tense, like Ramaha Santi, Vaidyaha Santi, Shunakaha Santi, Sitaha Santi, Balikaha Santi, Nadyaha Santi, and similarly Napumsakalinga words like Dwarani Santi, Pushpani Santi. So it means those objects are there right now. And to say the past tense forms of these, we have a word called Asan. Ramaha Asan, the Ramas were there. And the Vaidyaha Asan, the doctors were there. Shunakaha Asan, the dogs were there. And Sitaha Asan, Sitas were there. And Balikaha Asan, the girls were there. And Nadyaha Asan, the rivers were there. Bhavantaha Asan, you are there. And Napumsakalinga words like Pustakani Asan, Grihani Asan, Pushpani Asan, Vastrani Asan. So Asan specifies for the Bahuvachanam. Wherever you want to specify it was there or they were there. In for Bahuvachanam past tense, we can use Asan. And past ekavachanam past tense, it will be asit. Ramaha asit, Ramaha asan. And similarly for aham, we used a word called asmi for present tense, and here it will be asam. Aham asam, vayam asmaha. Aham asam, vayam asmaha. Example, aham balakaha asam, I was by. Aham shishuhu asam, I was young baby. And vayam asmaha, we were there. Vayam balakaha asmaha, vayam shishavaha asmaha. So like that we can specify past tense forms, past tense for our for the words like aham and bhavan. So here only four words: asit, asan, asam, asmaha. अग्रिमविषयः भूतकालस्य एव. So again there is little more topic on past tense. So we have seen simple words like asan, क्षम्यताम्, आसीत्, आसम्, आसन्, आस्मः. So we have seen four words. What about the other words like balakaha gacchati? What gacchati means he goes, and how do we say he went? So for example, gacchati will have a past tense form, and patati will have a past tense form, likati will have a past tense form. So all the verbs will have a past tense forms. So let us take with the simple things. So we already know the words like Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Eshaha, Kaha, and Bhavan. So we have seen the meanings also in the previous topic. So let's take the word called Gachati. Ramaha Gachati, Rama goes. Vaidyaha Gachati, Vaidya goes. Shunakaha Gachati, Eshaha Gachati, Bhavan Gachati, Kaha Gachati. एवं एतादृशानि वाक्यानि अस्माभिः रचयितुं शक्यन्ते. So we can make the present tense forms like that. The past tense form will be, instead of Ramaha gacchati, the gacchati will be replaced with the corresponding past tense word. Ramaha gatavan, Ramaha gatavan, Rama went. And Vaidyaha gatavan, the Vaidya went. And Shunakaha gatavan, the dog went. And Saha gatavan, he went. Eshaha gatavan, this person went. And Kaha gatavan, who went. Bhavan gatavan, you went. So the gatavan is a replacement for the gachati in the past tense. And the gatavan is only meant for the masculine. It can be used only with the masculine words like Ramaha, Devaha, like any masculine words, Ramaha, Devaha, Vrikshaha. So all these masculine words are eligible to be used with gatavan. And similarly, the other set we have Sita, Balika, Nadi, Sa, Esha, Ka, Bhavati. So all these meanings we know. It's all feminine forms. And for this, like in present tense, we don't have any difference. Like Ramaha gacchati, Sita gacchati, Balakaha gacchati, Balika gacchati. Like Vaidyaha gacchati, Nadi gacchati, Saha gacchati, Sa gacchati, Bhavan gacchati, Bhavati gacchati. But in past tense, Ramaha gatavan, Sita gatavati, Vaidyaha gatavan, Balika gatavati, Nadi gatavati. Gatavati means Sita gatavati, she went, Sita went. Balika gatavati, the girl went. Nadi gatavati, the river went. Sa gatavati, she went. And Ka gatavati, who went. Bhavati gatavati, you went. So gatavan is the masculine form for the past tense, and gatavati is the feminine for the past tense. And it's for the present tense word called gacchati. The gacchati in present tense and gatavan, gatavati in the past tense. And similarly, other set of words like the plural forms of these masculine words like Ramaha, Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Vaidyaha. So we have seen these plural forms previously. Similarly, the In the present tense, we were using Ramaha gacchati, Ramaha gacchanti. In the past tense, Ramaha gatavan, Ramaha gatavantaha. Gatavan singular, gatavantaha plural. Example you can remember based on the Bhavan, Bhavantaha, Gatavan, Gatavantaha. So Ramaha Gatavantaha, all Ramas went. Vaidyaha Gatavantaha, all Vaidyas went. And Shunakaha Gatavantaha, all dogs went. And Te Gatavantaha, they went. And Ke Gatavantaha, who went. And Bhavantaha Gatavantaha, you all went. So Gatavantaha can be used only with the plural and past tense, and it's for masculine. And next we have plural forms for all the feminine words like Sita, Sitaha, Balika, Balikaha, Nadi, Nadyaha, Sa, Taha, Ka, Kaha, Bhavati, Bhavatyaha. So we have seen these past tense forms. And Sita Gatavati, Sita went, Sitaha Gatavatyaha, all Sitas went. So Gatavati, Gatavatyaha, it just resembles the form of Bhavati, Bhavatyaha, Gatavati, Gatavatyaha. Like Bhavan, Bhavantaha, Gatavan, Gatavantaha, Bhavati, Bhavatyaha, Gatavati, Gatavatyaha. So in the past tense, you have to remember only 4 forms like Gatavan, Gatavati, Gatavantaha, Gatavatyaha. So if you know the Gatavan, you can derive all other forms, 4 forms. So these are the 4 forms which you have to remember in the past tense for any word. So like for example, Patati will have a word called Patitavan. Patitavan, Patitavati, Patitavantaha, Patitavatyaha. And similarly, Likhati, Likitavan, Likitavati, Likitavantaha, Likitavatyaha. And similarly, Milati, Militavan, Militavati, Militavantaha, Militavatyaha. So if you know the base word, you can just derive all 4 other words. So in this complete set, there are 2 words are missing. That is aham. So for aham, as it is a singular, you can use Gatavan or Gatavati based on the context. Like aham Gatavan, I went. Aham Gatavati, I went. I think it's Gatavan is for the masculine and Gatavati is for feminine. Aham Gatavan for male and aham Gatavati for feminine. And similarly, Vayam is a plural form. So it has to be used with Vayam Gatavantaha, Vayam Gatavatyaha. Vayam Gatavantaha, we all went. It's a masculine form. And Vayam Gatavatyaha, we all went feminine form. So basically, Aham Gatavan, Aham Gatavati, Vayam Gatavantaha, Vayam Gatavatyaha. So these are the forms which you have to remember. And I have also uploaded the verb list. We have the list of some 35 verbs which are more frequently used. So for all the verbs, I have attached the past tense forms like Gacchati, Gatavan, Agacchati, Agatavan, Patati, Patitavan, Patati, Patitavan, Kridati, Kriditavan, Vadati, Uktavan, Pibati, Pitavan, Likhati, Likhitavan. So there may be, it will not exactly have the similar, it's not easy forms, few things are little different. More we practice the forms, we get used to these forms like Nayati, Nitavan, Pashyati, it's a different form like Drishtavan, Prichati, Prishtavan, Bhavati, Abhavat, and Melati, Militavan, Tejati, Tektavan, Khadati, Khaditavan, Janati, Jnatavan, Karoti, Kritavan, Shrunoti, Shrutavan, and similarly Dadati, Dattavan, Preshayati, Preshitavan, Prakshalayati, Prakshaalitavan, Uttishtati, Uttitavan, and Upavishati, Upavishtavan, Sthapayati, Sthapitavan, Smarati, Smritavan, Suchayati, Suchitavan, Ichchati, Ishtavan, Svikaroti, Svikritavan, गृह्णाति गृहीतवान्, रोदिति रुदितवान्, शक्नोति शक्तवान्, आनयति आनीतवान्, क्रीणाति क्रीतवान्, निन्दति निन्दितवान्, हावयति आहूतवान्. And each of the forms will have four forms like Gatavan, Gatavati, Gatavantaha, Gatavatyah. Similarly, Uktavan, Uktavati, Uktavantaha, Uktavatyah. And similarly, another word Khaditavan, Khaditavati, Khaditavantaha, Khaditavatyah. And for all the forms, you will find four forms like Ishtavan, Ishtavati, Ishtavantaha, Ishtavatyah. So it's all with the practice. More we repeatedly practice the words, it gets more familiar. We gets more familiar with those words. अस्तु अग्रिमविषयः अस्ति सम्बोधना. How do we address other people? Like this is a very common mistake which we do while conversing. Like namaste mahodayaha, we'll say. Like there will be visarga we'll add at the end while saying namaste mahodayaha, but that is actually the wrong form. Namaste mahodaya, that is the right form. And similarly dhanyavadaha mahodayaha, that is also wrong form. The visarga will not come. Dhanyavadaha mahodaya. And similarly, if you want to address any say any names like Kumar, Ashok or something, Kumara mahodaya, Ashoka mahodaya, it will not have visarga or dot at the end. This is something which you have to note while conversing. And next thing is, if you want to call any people with names like Ramaha, Krishnaha, Kumaraha, Balakaha, Mahodayaha, in all these cases the visarga goes off. Ramaha, just Rama, hey Rama agachatu, Krishna agachatu, Kumara patatu, Balaka kridatu, Mahodaya vadatu. So that is, so it will not be like Mahodayaha vadatu, it will be just Mahodaya vadatu. And similarly Mitram, Vanam, Jalam, it's all Napumsakalinga words. For all this also it will be Mitra, hey Mitra gachamaha. And similarly Vanam becomes Vana or Jala. So these Vana or Jala, you can find these words, such words in the Kavyams, but not in the normal conversation. And similarly for a feminine, Sita, Mala, Lata, Mahodaya, it all ends with Site. Hey Site agachatu, hey Male gachatu, Late kridatu, Mahodiye vadatu. It will be Site, Male, Late, Mahodaya. And similarly Bhagini, Gauri, Saraswati, if it is a Dirga E at the end of the feminine words, it will become shortery, like Bhagini becomes Bhagini, Gauri becomes Gauri, Saraswati becomes Saraswati. So these are the words which we generally use while conversing in Sanskrit. Like when we address somebody in Sanskrit, we don't want to say with the complete name. The name changes little bit to in the while addressing the other people, like Ramaha, hey Rama, hey Mitra, hey Site, hey Bhagini, Bhagini kripaya vadattu. So in all those cases, we will not be having the longer letter. Bhagini kripaya vadattu is wrong. Bhagini kripaya vadattu. So this is how we will address people. And there is another word called boho, he, hare. So these are the words which we generally use with the people who are very close to us, or use with the people who are younger than us. Boho, like boho is kind of a dude in English. Boho agachatu, hey Mitra, boho kathamasti. So these are communication, while conversing we use these words. Boho, hey, hare. So these are the words we use. So that is all for today's session, day 9. We'll just revise once and we'll just close the session. We have seen Katham and Kimartham, Sapta Kakaraha. So there are 7 question words, and we have seen a couple of exercises using those words. And Bhutakale Katham Vayam Vakya Rachanam Kurumaha. Like how do we frame sentences in the past tense? Like Saha Gatavan, Sa Gatavati, Te Gatavantaha, Taha Gatavatyaha. So these are the forms which you have seen. And similarly Saha Asit, Te Asan, aham, asam, vayam, asmaha. See, these again we have seen four forms, and we have also seen how we can address other people like hey Rama, hey Male, Mahodaye, Dhanyavada Mahodayah, Shemitam, Dhanyavada Mahodaya, Dhanyavada Bhagini. So like that we have seen how do we how to address the people, and the workbook in the workbook you can find the exercises from 36 to 43. They are all related to the topics which we have discussed on today. अस्तु, धन्यवादः. वयं सर्वे अग्रिमकक्षायां मिलामः. Thanks for watching. We'll just meet in the next class. Thank you.